Got it. Sounds good, of course.
Warm-ups are about to end. We're going to do the national anthem, and then the game's going to start.
Wolverines and the Indiana Hoosiers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and gentlemen remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. So, Michigan, Indiana, let's hear ya make some noise!
Ladies and gentlemen, first period is going to start momentarily. All right, game starting now. 0-0 start of the first period. The Wolverines have Captain Brandon Stabnick, centered by Asher Connolly and Clay on the wing. Clayton Priel. On D, the Wolverines have Sam Karp and Tim Lazewski. Karp to retrieve the puck. Breakout pass. Here's Clay going up the ice now. Moves it to Asher, flying into the zone. Dangles through, backhand shot, save made.
Fun fact, Asher Connolly, number 21's nickname is Bedsy because of his play style, similar to that of number 98 on the Blackhawks, Connor Bedard.
That's a great point.
This is Grant doing side-by-side with Avello Cohen tonight.
And a huge congratulations to Grant Newhart being promoted from the University of Michigan club team to the University of Michigan D1 team. Play resumes now. Unfortunately, we do sometimes have to pause the audio while music is being played because of copyright restrictions.
Yeah, YouTube gets real mad at us.
It's unfortunate, but the Wolverines pressuring in the zone. Indiana was ranked number 6 in the Southeast coming into this game. Wolverines are number 15. But a great first shift by the Wolverines. They're trying to get the cycle going. Brandon Stabnik pins the guy to the boards. Asher in the corner. Great puck shielding. And now Indiana's going to break it out. Offsides delayed for the Wolverines. Number 19 on Indiana wheeling around. Here's 19. The chip doesn't go where he wants. Nick Leiter coming in. Long shot save, Nick Leiter. And Cody Nielsen moves it to the point. Point shot. Cody Nielsen looking for Rivera backdoor. It doesn't work out. Here comes Indiana now. Up the other way. Indiana's going to chip it into Shane. Shane a reverse. Rivera's going to break the puck out. Morgs joins the play. Morgs coming in wide. Stops. Looking for Riv. Puck was in his feet. Wolverine cycle it across. Up to the point now is Shane Irelson. Puts him to the opposite corner. Indiana now on the breakout. And the Wolverines gain possession. Some great forechecking by the Wolverines here. If the Wolverines want a chance to win this game, they're going to have to continue this perpetual forecheck. What? A great chance in the high slot for Indiana.
Great job challenging there by number 40, Luke Gutman.
Long shot, save made
Way
by
to
Luke
freeze
Gutman.
that puck, too. Especially at this level, rebound control is so important. And that's one of Gutter's biggest strengths.
Luke Gutman also has the nicest helmet on the team, followed by Griffin and then MJ.
Way to eat that puck by Blake Feinstein, number 8.
Indiana in their own zone, they're breaking it out. Indiana comes into the zone wide, centering pass is tipped. Here's Blake now, gaining speed up the middle. The puck's poked away. Indiana coming in now. Big collision between Burns and number 8 on Indiana. Indiana moves it to the point. Congratulations to Indiana football for winning the national championship, following in Michigan's footsteps after Michigan won the 2024 national championship. Puck kept in to the zone by Evan Fitzgerald. Forechecking line on now for Michigan. Puck's kept in by Tim at the point. Fitzgerald keeps it in. Vare punting the puck. Tim keeps it in. Onto Fitz. The long shot has a rebound. Indiana now. Vare's going hard on the forecheck. Here's Indiana coming down. Number 12 trying to dance through. It doesn't work. Great high chip out of the zone by Fitzgerald, and the Wolverine forwards are going to get a change.
Avello teaches them that high chip. He constantly harps on it and might be the best at doing it himself.
And it's a great, simple play to give your team a chance to change. High stick is waved off. Sam cartwheeling behind the net. He rims it up. Stabnik battling along the boards. Puck stalls on the half wall. Indiana's puck is deflected out of play. Oh. What? Indiana at the point now.
Wow.
Shot goes wide.
Great work by Brandon Stabnik taking away that shooting lane.
Brandon Stabnik, probably one of the best shot blockers in the ACHA. Puck behind the net now. Asher delays, moves up to Stabnik. Here come the Wolverines now. Puck sent in, no icing on the play. Indiana now coming out. Long shot deflected.
Good block by number 24, Jack White.
Fun
fact, he's a photographer for University of Michigan Athletics. Does a great job at it, too.
He does a great job photographing the basketball games. Brandon Stabnick is also at the basketball games as a member of the cheer team. A lot of diverse roles on this University of Michigan club hockey team. Indiana dumps it in. Gutter, great play to Will.
Great play.
Commentating fellow Owen Woods Race activist.
Cody Nielsen up the ice now. 3-on-2 for the Wolverines. A shot and a save made by the glove. Jordan Rivera was looking to pick top corner. Didn't work, unfortunately. Face-off one, Nick Leiter's shots deflected. Indiana wheeling it behind. Breakout attempt stopped by Nick Leiter. They're going to try again.
There's no try. There's only do or do not, Velo.
Great point.
Master Yoda. Uh-oh.
Well, Indiana does get the puck into the Wolverine zone. They're going to try to start their cycle here.
Look at
Taken
Dante Munger, number 15.
Cody in the offensive zone up to Munger. Long shot goes wide.
You know, if Munger made his sandwiches a little spicier, he might have hit the net there.
Dante Munger, known for having plain ham sandwiches with no salt, pepper, lettuce, tomato, no nothing, just ham and bread.
He's known for saying pepper is too spicy for his kids.
It's okay, though. He's been playing well so far tonight. Indiana on the breakout now, number 20 with a good move. Skating up the middle, 20, trying to do a Bobby Orr impression. Long shot, save made by Luke Gutman.
Oh my God.
Sam Karp's run over as the puck was bobbled in the high slot.
Good block by Carson Lloyd there.
Here's Karp with it. Great breakout pass to Burns. Burns with a high chip out of the zone, and now the Wolverines are going to have a chance to turn this into offense. And the puck's covered. It all started from a great high chip by Tyler Burns. The high chip play is where it's at, folks. Face-off one, the shot is deflected away. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this Indiana team was the runner-up in the national championship last year. Is that correct?
I don't know.
It was Miami and Indiana,
no,
correct?
No, that was like 2 years ago. Indiana won the Natty 2 years ago. Then Indiana made it to nationals again last year, but I think they lost their win-in game because their game was delayed from a tornado warning. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
Yeah, any
Indiana parents or fans that are watching?
Indiana fans, please let us know. But this is historically a very good team. They won the national championship. They're always seem to be doing well. So the Wolverines are going to have a battle tonight. But they've been battling hard today. I would argue that the Wolverines are doing great on the forecheck here. But Indiana's going to break it out now. Long play, no icing. Jack White to retrieve. The photographer from Jackson, Michigan. Here's Indiana now coming back in.
Fernando Mendoza.
Morgs pressures in the corner. Puck at the point now. Indiana. Touch plays go wide. Cycling it now. Indiana. Stolen by Vare. Vare with it. He rims it up to Hayes. Hayes tries to chip it out of the zone. It's kept in. Jack White now with time and space. He moves it up to Hayes. Hayes across. Delayed offsides. Jack White now. High play to Fitz. He gets it in. Evan Fitzgerald, one of the vice presidents of the Delta Sigma fraternity here on campus. Vare keeps the puck into the zone. Wolverines still forechecking. The puck's chipped. It's going to be an ice here.
Good call by the referees there.
Indiana's not going to be allowed to change. Face off. Won by Indiana. They go D to D and break the puck out. Here's 26 coming in with some speed. He shoots wide. Puck reversed to Rivera. He sends it around. Will Friedman now.
Will Freakman, someone said. No, it's got to get out.
Indiana keeps it in. They're going to continue their cycle. Indiana behind the net. Up to the point now. It's sent back down. Indiana D to D. Looking to shoot. The long shot doesn't get through. Puck's rimmed around. Indiana's going to collect it at the point. And a big hit by Nick Later at the point. Nick Later, despite being a skill guy, is not afraid to throw the body around. Here's Cody Nielsen coming in one-on-one. No support, but he finds his man up top. At the point now, Blake, long shot, the rebound. Carson Lloyd's stick is tied up. A great low shot from the point by Blake to force a rebound. And here's Blake off a turnover. Nice, he shoots. And it goes on the goal line. It doesn't go in.
No way!
Blake trying to find his freshman year scoring. He goes 5-hole. It squeaks past the goalie, but sticks to the goal line. A great opportunity by Blake here. He's been buzzing tonight.
I told him today's the day he's going to get the monkey off the back and score his first goal of the season.
He's been due. Here's Tim now.
Dude, how did that not go?
I have no idea.
Carson Lloyd trying to skate fast into the zone. Long shot with the chest save. Ooh, some collisions in center ice. Delayed offsides against the Wolverines here.
Gotta take a hit to make a play sometimes, you know?
Yep. Indiana is playing on large ice. They're playing in Yost Ice Arena. That's where this beautiful venue is. Indiana's home rink has a very small neutral zone. Indiana's gonna have to adjust to the larger ice today.
The Frank, for the Michigan fans wondering.
Face-off won by Indiana.
Great play by Clayton Creel there. Happy belated birthday to Clay. He turned 21 2 weeks ago.
Happy belated birthday to Avello Cohen as well. He turned 21 in December. One of the Indiana players loses an edge behind the net. Morg's coming in now. He winds and fires. It bounces out of play.
Key for today's game was to avoid those outside shots. This is a good goaltender. You got to get down in the gritty areas.
That's a great point, Grant.
An area of improvement the Wolverines need to get better at. It's getting gritty in the dirty areas. Because when we are a good team, we play gritty.
That's a great point. This year we're losing a lot of grit guys. We lost Nate Przicki,
Yeah, right. You did invalidated argument.
one of our grit guys from last year, senior.
Our coach this year. And congratulations to Priz on getting a job in Chicago.
Indiana now, intercepted by Will Friedman. Will gets hounded on the back check and pressed against the boards. Indiana now. Long pass misses the mark, but it's on net to nullify the icing. Indiana steals the puck in the high slot now. A scary play. A knee is going to be called against Michigan here. The penalty is going to go against number 3, Hayes Millam. Referee's calling a trip No, the penalty's against Evan Fitzgerald.
No, it was totally Hayes who got the penalty.
It should have been Hayes. I believe the officials have the wrong player.
Yeah, Fitzy is tattletaling Hayes right now. Fitzy does not want to go to the penalty box.
I don't blame him. Michigan is killing the penalty for the next 2 minutes. Puck is cleared and hits the bench. So we'll get a stoppage of play. Indiana power play. Indiana fans, please leave your favorite Indiana-related fun fact in the chat here. One-timer goes high.
On number 3, Hayes Millman. 2 minutes for tripping. Time on a penalty. 6:52 in the first period.
Indiana, great block by Brandon Stabnik.
Oh, you got to get that out.
Cleared by the Wolverines. Here's the captain, number 9, the long pass on net to nullify the icing.
Watch the front, watch the front.
Centering pass, it's kicked just wide. A great clear by Morgan Rothstein. Shout out to the Rothstein family, likely watching at home in Chicago.
Providing us a team meal that was very much appreciated by all the team members.
Huge shout out to the Rothstein family. Great playing so far today by Morgs. Indiana walks into the zone. The shot!
Good save by Luke Gutman. Wow.
Great job. He has his fraternal members, or I guess I should not say fraternal members, I should say friends, joining us today. They brought signs encouraging Luke Gutman and talking about his skills on and off the ice. Indiana now coming into the zone. Bodied by Jack White. Cody's going to clear it out. Great play by Cody Nielsen. Indiana now, they only have 10 seconds left on their power play.
That couldn't be offside. That could have been offside there, Cotton.
Shane Irelson reverses the puck. Indiana's going to get it
Oh,
now.
front guy. Watch the front of the net.
Return to
Hayes Millman back on the ice. Oh, that was loud.
Full strength 5-on-5 hockey now. Here's Hayes coming out of the box, and he's going to chip it
That's a
and
great
get
chip.
it changed.
That was a great chip by Hayes Millman. Hayes is from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Look at that. Lives right next to the Grand Teton National Park. Avid skier, very good golfer. He can do it all, folks.
It's a very beautiful location. Goal! Scored by Asher Connolly. He walked into the zone to the top of the circle, shot it straight through the 5-hole. Wolverines are up 1-0. The Wolverines take the lead with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. It was Asher Connolly.
Michigan goal scored by number 21, Asher Connolly. On the assist, number 9, Cody Nielsen. And number 77.
Yeah, a great pass by Cody to set up Asher. Wolverines work it to the point. Need a deep pass. Sam Karp gets it off. Here's Indiana now.
That's goal by Connolly
I hit
from
Shane Irelson.
Yeah, way to set a physical presence in this game by
Nielsen.
Shane.
And Leiter, Tumlin goal, 426.
Wolverines have really been buzzing here. They've been playing great so far. They got to keep up their forecheck.
From Nielsen and Leiter. at 4:26 of the first period.
Indiana is not a team to roll over and die. They're going to keep pressing here. The Wolverines have to keep up. Sam Karp with a great DDD pass to Shane. Shane looking up the ice. He moves it across to Burns. Here's Indiana now. Puck's chipped in on net.
Number 2, I gave one to back.
Morgs. Puck's taken away. Backhand goes high and wide. It was a great opportunity there for Indiana.
Yeah.
Here's Indiana walking in, defended by Carson Lloyd. And the puck's cleared down the ice on net. Indiana missing their MVP this year, number 11. Unfortunately, I believe he's moved on to greater, better things, probably pro hockey. He was one of the better players in the TSCHL. Here's Indiana now coming in one-on-one. Big hit by Jack White on the one-on-one play. Jack White is a tank this year. He's greatly improved and is really solidified into our top defenseman, one of our top defensemen this year.
2 minutes.
Indiana now breaking it out. Long pass to the other side. Indiana's going to chip it deep. Evan Fitzgerald to retrieve, and here's Vare. Puck's taken away, centered to the top, defended by Cody. Some sorcery. Indiana gets a shot
Great
off.
save by Luke Gutman.
At the point now, they're going to move it down low. Back up to the point. Long shot, save the rebound. Bouncing up top, long shot, and they score. A low shot from the point, causing a rebound. And a shot from the high slot goes top shelf by number 9 on Indiana. One is the score.
Number 9. Scored by number 9. Andrew Chambers on the assist for 23. Carter Grimes, time to goal. Time to goal. 1:23. 1 minute remaining in the first period.
1 minute left, scores tied 1-1. Wolverines have their skill guys on the ice. Cody Nielsen does a move, he shoots, great blocker save. Puck's chipped, it's still kept in at the point. Here's Cody Nielsen again to Nick Leiter, wide shot, glove down by the Indiana goaltender, number 1. Puck kept in by the Wolverines. Here's Clay. He moves it to the point. Sam Karp, the puck's rolling. Here comes a 2-on-1 with a hard back checker. Indiana pickpocketed by Asher Connolly. He goes dangerously into the boards, and he's staying down.
He's a tough guy. He'll be back up.
Play stopped. End of the first period.
At the end of the first period, we are tied fans, be sure to visit our concession stand. We have popcorn.
All right, we're back. I had to go to the locker room to tend to some business, but we're all back now. Great save by Luke Gutman.
So eepy.
Here's Indiana in the corner now. They're trying to break out. High chip goes down the ice for an icing. Face-off one, Nick Leiter's shot was blocked in front. Nick Leiter hard on the forecheck, hounding the defenseman. Indiana, they get out of the zone. Nick Leiter goes to Munger. Munger to Cody, chip to the middle of the ice. Here's Nick Leiter coming in. Long shot goes high. Couple too many men on the ice for the Wolverines, but the referees don't notice. Here's Dante Munger. And a great save by Luke Gutman into the glove. Luke Gutman, the goaltender today for Michigan. The Statue of Liberty on his helmet, a nod to his upbringing in New York.
His old fraternity on the other side.
Brandon Stabnik ships it out. It's gloved down, and Indiana's going to send it in. Great play by Luke Gutman. He knocks the puck down out of midair with one hand. Here's Indiana now. Turned over to Sam Karp. Back to Indiana. Two players go down behind the play. Brandon Stabnik uses his stick. Long shot with a save. Here's Indiana now. Bodied off the puck. Asher behind the net. Long pass. Hit in front. Here's Clay trying to get into the zone with speed. He's going to curl. Tries to send it in, but it's taken away. Sam Karp in a race. The 212s going at it. Indiana with it. Great save by Gutman off the centering pass. Intercepted by White. Here's White coming down with Hazen Vare on the wing. The puck gets out of his control. Morgs chips it off the boards to Hayes. A collision in open ice. Incidental. Gutman passes it. The puck goes into the net. A misplay behind the net, and Indiana capitalizes. An unfortunate misplay by the Wolverines. Indiana.
Goals scored by number 12, Hayden Lohovich. Tommy unassisted. Tommy goal 16-19 in the second period. Best goal by Lohovich, unassisted at 1:6:19 of the second period.
Offsides against Indiana here.
And then correction again, Lavovich. My apologies.
Cody Nielsen with it. Spins the puck to Munger. Munger's gonna get it into the zone. I mean, the Wolverines are playing great, but they're just giving Indiana golden opportunities. Here's Nick Leiter with the long shot, goes high.
Those are opportunities you can't pass up there. You gotta.
And you have to
Nick
make.
Leiter will get it back though. He's such a great hockey player. He knows that he's got the next one on net, and I guarantee you, if you're a betting man, I would put money on Nick Leiter to score a goal later in this game.
Yeah, his line mate Cody Nielsen and Jordan Rivera know a lot about betting. Cody Nielsen cleaned house last night in poker, winning himself a hefty sum. If you were gonna rob someone, I would rob Cody Nielsen after yesterday's poker match. Dante Munger retrieves up to Cody. Cody to Leiter. Leiter moves it back down, but an Indiana player was ready to intercept it. Jordan Rivera chips it, doesn't get out of the zone. Indiana in the corner. Looking, blocked by Will Friedman, assistant captain out of Boston, Massachusetts.
Nope.
Here's Cody coming in. Puck slightly mishandled, a bit too far ahead of him. Indiana on the control breakout.
Great play by Timmy to get that puck out of the zone.
Clay forechecking hard, forces a play to Stabnik. Stabnik with a nice move. Wolverines can't get it deep, and Indiana goes the other way now. Puck defended by Tim. Here's Clay with it. Looking to move it wide. He does. Tim with it going wide now. Tim on his backhand. If I were Indiana, I would not let Tim take a backhand shot. He is lethal with those.
Or a shot in general. Tim has probably one of the harder shots I've seen.
The big Belarusian. Tim was almost selected for the Belarusian Olympic team, except they failed to qualify this year, unfortunately.
Also a band.
Puck cleared out. No icing on the play.
It was deflected by an Indiana player. Number 24 in Indiana has a fan section here.
Indiana.
What a hit.
Big hit by Shane. He sends him to the ground like it's UFC. Shane rims it around. Indiana keeps it in.
Big hit by Ramsey there.
A little bit of a push with the hand.
That's an Eagle play.
Carson Lloyd gets crunched against the boards, but he keeps battling. Tyler Burns up the ice. He chips it in and gets pushed to
they
the
got
side.
a They called it.
Interference
Power play for
coming
the
up.
Wolverines.
Interference against Indiana. Power play for the Wolverines. I don't know how much I agree with the call. It's definitely something you could call, but I don't know if you want to set a precedent.
That was a penalty, in my opinion. Bernsey tried to go around the defender, and the defender pushed Bernsey to the ground. When he didn't
That's
have
true.
The puck.
You do have to play the puck here. Long shot by Tim, save made.
Indiana penalty on number 13. Paul McClure. 2 minutes for interference. That's a penalty on the Hoosiers. McClure for interference. Resulting in a Michigan power play.
Power play for the Wolverines, as it was just announced, kept in, but Indiana comes right back. Here they go on a semi-rush. Back checked hard by Asher Connolly. Asher playing in his 3rd game this semester after missing the first semester because of the grueling mechanical engineering workload. Asher starting the power play breakout for the Wolverines. Asher sends it around. Puck goes to the point to Cody, sends it down to Stabs. Stabs to Riv. Puck's bouncing in front. The puck's still loose. It goes to the point again. D to D. Asher at the top. The long shot's blocked. Asher out of steam. Here comes Indiana. Going wide. They cut to the middle. And the pass back in front. They run over the goaltender. No penalty on the play. The referees did not see the Indiana player run over the goaltender. We hope Luke Gutman is okay. It looks like interference on number 8 on Indiana. It's going to be a 5-on-3 power play for the Wolverines for 38 seconds. Hoosier fans probably aren't a fan of that penalty. Unfortunately, you cannot make contact with the goalie. You have to do everything you can to avoid contact. The referee felt the Indiana player went into the goalie without making enough of an effort to avoid contact. I'm going to have to agree with this call. Cody Nielsen takes it in. And the puck comes out. 10 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. The Wolverines are having trouble breaking it into the zone. And the Wolverines ice it on the power play. Here come the Wolverines. They're playing 5-on-4 now. Brandon Stabnik.
Stabs on.
Pass comes out, and Nick Leiter is tripped. No call on the play. The referees must feel bad for putting 2 Hoosiers in the box. We play on 5-on-4. Clay pinned against the wall. The puck comes out. Great PK by Indiana. Cody Nielsen moves the puck to the center. Shot sticked away by Morgs. Here comes Clay now. Wolverines trying to enter the zone here. Clay going wide, driving the net to the front. No Wolverines there to help out. Indiana player taken down. You play on. Puck iced all the way down. A little bit of a skirmish after the play. The linesman will separate Asher from number 19 on Indiana. 15 seconds remaining on the Michigan power play. Morgan Rothstein to Tim. Tim sends it across. It's tipped. Here's Clay driving wide. You know, Clay does a great job of shielding the puck and driving the net. Clay behind the net. Some deceptive moves. He keeps the puck.
You should try the Michigan.
Backhand to the front. Tim to the front. Puck's bouncing around. The Wolverines can't control it. A lot of blind centering passes. But the Wolverines still with it. The shot saved by the Indiana goaltender. Puck battle in the corner. Blake Feinstein. Tim's battling now to Clay. Clay to Tim. Puck too deep into his skates. Puck bounces to the front. Indiana's going to clear it down. The puck is going to stop short. No icing. Tim shoots it up to Rivera. He gets bodied along the boards. Puck battle at center ice. Cody Nielsen, Jordan Rivera now. Backhand, great save. Cody. High slot, the shot goes wide. Nick Layer is smelling a goal right now. He's been having some great opportunities. Coming across the ice, finishing his hit. Puck's put into the zone. Jordan Rivera, he sends it around. Will Freeman at the top. He shoots. Save made. Another great low shot by the Wolverine defenseman here. Puck kept in. Nick Later, the shot, it goes high again. Nick Later is past due. Will at the point. Will walking into Nick Later. The backhand. Glove save. Brandon Stabnik centering Tyler Burns and Evan Fitzgerald. The Taus trio is all on the ice right now. Luke Gutman, Tyler Burns, Evan Fitzgerald. The fraternal members of our team. Icing here against the Wolverines. Michigan's not happy with this one. Turnover by the Wolverines. The long shot sails wide. Puck slips out of the zone. Indiana with it now. They go D to D. Dante Munger chips it in. Dante Munger out of Michigan. He's in the process of remodeling his apartment. Puck play to the center. Here's Indiana behind the net playing catch. Puck in the high slot defended by Blake. Great defensive play by him. Here comes Clay wheeling wide, driving the net again, as he does so well. Gets hit from behind into the boards, and it's going to be a penalty against Indiana for boarding. Scary hit. We're glad Clay's okay. Got a Wolverines power play here. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period.
Penalty on number 13.
Shot by Morgs goes high.
Call for roughing. Top of the penalty.
Tim tries to keep it in the zone. He does. Tim to Morgs. Morg the shot. Sails through.
Wolverines power play.
Morgs at the top. Moves it to Asher. Asher to Tim. Tim with it now. He moves it down low. Clay skating behind the net. Wolverines need to get a shot here. Asher's going to take it into his own hands. Walking in. The shot, save, rebound. Wolverines can't cash in. Indiana sends 3 guys in, and they get a solid opportunity on the penalty kill. Cody Nielsen now reverses it to Nick Leiter. Nick Leiter, a student of the Ross Business School. Indiana with it now. They're going to kill time. Puck's shot down. Luke Gutman to play it. Indiana still with the puck. The Wolverines need to send 2 guys on the puck here. Cody Nielsen coming in. Power play zone entry for the Wolverines. They still have 27 seconds remaining. Jack White at the point. Nick Leiter, long shot goes just wide. Puck's kept in by Jack White. Brandon Stabnick keeps it in, sends it. Jack White with it now. Jordan Rivera picks it up. 5 seconds remaining. Leiter to Cody at the top to Jack White. Long shot and a stick goes flying into the netting. Lucky the Wolverines weren't called for interference there. And it appears referees are going to call something. They're going to call a penalty on Indiana? A misconduct penalty. 10-minute misconduct for number 19 on Indiana. Indiana with 3 captains talking to the ref here. I'm not sure what the penalty's for. It appears that number 19 may have been mouthing off to the referees. He got a 10-minute misconduct. Will play on likely 5-on-5, I believe. I mean, Indiana's rightfully upset for not getting a penalty. One of their players' sticks was slashed out of their hand with no call. Unfortunately, you can't abuse the officials verbally or physically.
Indiana.
Here's Indiana now.
Eric Bauermeister called for misconduct. 10 minutes for misconduct.
Indiana moves it to the point.
That's a penalty on Bauermeister for misconduct.
Indiana centers it. At the point now, the shot goes wide. Shot from the half wall, saved by Gutman. Here's Blake now. Blake to Tyler Burns. Tyler Burns chips it in. Burns now, centering pass, doesn't connect. Battling on the half wall now. Indiana blowing the zone here. Number 20 looking for a breakaway. Trying to cherry pick his way to a goal here. Battle still going on in the corner. Indiana comes out with it. Dante Munger puts it in. The puck's deflected out of play. Shane Irelson out of Arizona. Chandler, Arizona. Shout out to everyone in the chat from Arizona.
Hutch and the Irelson family.
You know, Arizona's probably a good place to be right now. We are at -degrees Fahrenheit here in Ann Arbor, one of the coldest we've seen in a long time. People keep talking about how trees are exploding. I personally don't believe in that kind of stuff. I've never seen a video of it, and physically it doesn't really make sense for trees to explode because of the cold.
Second period, 2 minutes.
Indiana with it now. Puck is cleared down, no icing. Shane to retrieve it to Rivera. Rivera to Cody. Cody's gonna chip the puck in. Here's Nick Leiter now, quick shot. Great shot and save. And a wraparound attempt. Nick Leiter puts it in.
I told you! Did I not call that earlier in the game?
Grant Newhart cashing out as Nick Leiter doesn't give up on the play and puts in the rebound after his wraparound attempt. I mean, great play by Nick Leiter.
Goal scored by number 77, Nick Leiter. The assist number 9, Cody Nielsen. Time to go 1:35 in the second period. That's Leiter from Nielsen at 1:35 in the second period.
We got a tied game here, folks. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining in the second period of play. Indiana cycling the puck right now. And a great save by Luke Gutman. The Wolverines putting their skill player, Nick Leiter, back onto the ice. I mean, Nick Leiter has just been phenomenal this season. 2-on-1 for the Wolverines. The puck bobbles off the stick of Morgan. Up to the point now. Jack White, the long shot blocked by number 9 on Indiana. Here's Indiana now. They chip the puck. Kept in by Stabnik. He gets pushed and shoved. Indiana coming in. Indiana now looking for a last-minute goal. Morgs breaks it out to Leiter. Leiter bounce pass over to Clay. He needs to keep his head up. He gets put down behind the play. A defenseless player getting hit. That's likely going to be a penalty. We'll see if it's for roughing or for interference here. The refs are calling a lot of penalties against Indiana. Not many against the Wolverines. And it's going to be boarding the call. Wolverines power play. Boarding was the call. I don't think boarding is a bad call on this one, actually. Boarding is defined as a hit that causes the player to go dangerously into the boards. That hit was a blindside hit against Clayton Priel, causing him to go dangerously into the boards. I don't think that's a bad play. Puck battling in front, the Wolverines score! The Wolverines take the lead with 2 seconds left in the period. Wolverines are up 3-2. They're going to drop the puck and the period's going to be done here. A great play there by the Wolverines power play. I believe it was Jack White banging the puck into the net.
In the second period, there is a Michigan goal.
That will do it for the period.
On the Michigan goal, Jordan Rivera, assisted by number 43, Brandon Stafford. Time of
Charity assist.
1 second. and the Indiana Hoosiers.
All right, we're so back. It's a pretty good angle.
So time to make some noise. Come on, where's our noise? Let me hear you, fans. Let me hear you. That's better.
All right. Yeah, we're getting a new angle here. Chill, chill, chill. Huge shout out to everyone from the Mosher Jordan dorms. Huge shout out to MRADs and the Walnut Apartments. Jordan for real. Third period of play. Really excited for a Catan win tonight. If you know, you know. (3-2) in favor of the Wolverines. Third period of play about to start. There, Hayes, Fitz. Huge shout out to the Millam family. And here's Hayes on the forecheck now. I had the pleasure of being able to drive Hayes. Very nice guy, very hard worker, very good golfer. Indiana now, they're going up the ice. Indiana's gonna beat out the icing here. The wide shot saved, the rebounds kept aside. Indiana's gonna keep it in. Wolverines are gonna have to defend the front of their net hard. Shot blocked by Jack White. Wolverines are gonna chip it out. It looks like it's gonna be an icing here. Wolverines got a lot of players changing here. I really hope that I do have all my golf clubs. It would be very disappointing if someone stole hundreds of dollars worth of golfing equipment from my apartment. Puck kept in by Indiana, Will Friedman from Boston, Massachusetts. Puck comes out of the zone here. Wolverines are going to get a change here after that icing. Indiana turns it over. Here's Nick Leiter. Turned over again. Indiana, historically a very good hockey team. However, Michigan has more D1 players on their club team. Dante Munger to the races. 27 hounding on him hard. Munger stops. Pokes the puck. Indiana gets possession. Will Friedman with it now. He's going to try to chip it out. He reverses it to Nick Leiter. Nick Leiter, he already has one goal today. He's hot. D-to-D for Indiana. Indiana coming in now. They dangle to the side. Puck bobbling. Great save by Luke Gutman. Huge shout out to the Gutman family. Luke's been playing great today. Some hard play here so far. Indiana coming in. Nick Leiter gets pushed down and offsides is called. Grant, how do you feel about the Wolverines' play tonight?
Could be better. We're lucky we had 6 power plays in the second period. I'm trusting the fellas to keep it going, though. We had a great first period. But second period could have been better, but we capitalized on the opportunities we got. So
Wolverines have been very fortunate on the power plays. Wolverines are up 3-2 right now. Grant, you got a shout out in the chat from Satsuka Satari.
Who?
Satsuka Satari, one of my friends from Mojo.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Oh, and a trip coming up. Another power play for the Wolverines. Indiana's not going to be happy. But nonetheless, another penalty. These referees calling the game, it appears to be in favor of the Wolverines. The referees aren't going to get paid for about another month. Unfortunately, there's some issues on the financial side of things with the university. The university takes 2 weeks to approve all payments, and then they mail a check, which takes another 2 weeks. So it takes about a month before these referees are going to see a penny for this game. But they're working hard, calling penalties in favor of the Wolverines. In the meantime, I want to shout out L3 Harris. They're an aerospace company.
Konstantinos Raptis.
Asher Connolly behind the net. Wolverines power play. They're going to try to work their power play breakout. Here's Tim. He's going to have to start chugging here. Moves it across to Morgs. Morgs good speed. Low shot. Glove down. Face-off won by the Wolverines. Morgs at the point. He walks to the middle. Moves it to Asher. Asher to the point. Scary as Indiana almost intercepts it. Clay. Tim with it now. He gets bodied. Swing it to the front. Here's Asher again. Hesitates, and here's Indiana the other way. Indiana coming in. Good hit by Morgan Rothstein. Possession switches. Here's Asher now. Asher, one of the best shooters on this Wolverines squad. He can really rip the puck. Asher with it. Asher studied abroad in Madrid. Puck bouncing in front. Jordan Rivera gets high-sticked maliciously. No call on the play. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the Midwest, make sure that you keep the pipes running. It is advised to drip water out of your faucets to avoid the pipes from freezing and bursting. A lot of apartment complexes are afraid of bursting pipes and exploding trees as well. Cody Nielsen on the power play breakout. The puck's cleared down. 25 seconds remaining on this power play for the Wolverines. Nick Leiter's going to pick it up and start wheeling. Nick Leiter intercepted. And Indiana's going to kill off the rest of this power play. Brandon Stabnick hounding captain out of Macomb. Indiana ices it. Gutter is going to play it to Munger. Dante Munger, backhand pass to Hayes Millam. Here's Hayes now. He sneaks in, low shot, the rebound to Munger, the long shot, deflected away.
Big rebounds.
Some big rebounds. The Wolverines are trying to exploit that here by shooting low. There, keeps it in, freshly turned 18 a couple weeks ago. Puck kept in by Will. Save made by Indiana. Carson Lloyd, the pre-med out of Colorado. If you need medical advice, talk to him. Number 42 on Michigan. Indiana now. Indiana moves it up across the ice. They chip it in. Puck battled. Here's Sam Karp. Moved. Tyler Burns can't get it out. Sam Karp still fighting for it. Behind the net's Indiana. They wheel it up to the point. Long shot deflected out of play by Tyler Burns. Sam Karp. Tim Lazuski up to Stabnick. Indiana sends it back in. Here's Clay trying to get it out. Pressured by Indiana. Asher battling in the corner. And the puck's chipped out of play. Indiana is going to recover and try to break it out with a long pass. A great touch. Indiana entering the zone with speed. Driving wide, move to the middle. Scrambling now. The Wolverines defend it successfully. Here's Brandon Stabnick, the pass off the mark. Indiana and Michigan, both universities with very good business schools. Cody Nielsen skating around. The current score is 3-2 in favor of the Wolverines. 13 minutes remaining. Cody Nielsen now. Puck goes wide. We are envious of all the Californians right now. Hopefully not dealing with as bad of a cold frost right now. The puck is stuck behind the net, but it's broken free. At the point now, Indiana. They send it around. Puck bouncing around, defended by Shane. No hand pass called as it's in the defensive zone. A shout out to the lost soldiers of the Wolverine. Sean Regalado studying abroad in Paris. We hope that he's enjoying his time abroad.
Once again, Indiana back at full strength.
We're very surprised by the Indiana fans and parents that made it out to this game. It's a long drive, but a lot of dedication shown by the Indiana fans here. Up until now, hockey used to be one of the best sports at Indiana. Their football team now tearing up college football with the national championship win. Here's Indiana now. They cycle it. Long shot. Glove down by Luke Gutman. Flashes the leather like he's in his baseball days. Luke Gutman is a massive New York Mets fan. Jack White to Morgs. Morgs with a good chip out of the zone. Here comes Blake Feinstein now. Behind the net, centered. And a late whistle. One thing you might not know about Blake Feinstein, he's a great DJ, disc jockey. On our way back from Miami, Blake played his tunes for the whole bus. The whole bus was bumping. Great times, great memories. Indiana breaking it out. They chip, intercepted by Jack White. Sent back into the Hoosier zone. Once again, if you have any fun facts about Indiana, we'd love to hear them in the chat. One fun fact about Michigan. The Michigan League, a building on campus, was opened for female students. It was originally opened because of sexism on campus, so the Michigan League was open as a safe space for women. Huge shout out to all of our Michigan alumni, especially our goaltenders. We always love goalies. Sam Cart battling behind the net. Michigan coming up the ice with it. It's Asher. Good move in the middle of the ice. The shot is blocked. Here come the Hoosiers now. They're coming in, rushing along the half wall. Battling in the corner now. High chip doesn't get out. Indiana looking. The shot goes through. Great job by number 10 to get the shot through. Indiana at the point. Asher with it now. He rims it around. Time and space for Tim. He should hold the puck and wait for a change. He chips it high and out of the zone. Indiana's going to send the puck in. Shane Irelson retrieves and rims it around. Shane battling. Some pushing and shoving in the corner. Here's Cody Nielsen to Nick Leiter. And a penalty coming up against number 19, Shane Irelson. Penalty here against number 19, Shane Irelson. He was pushing and shoving behind the play. The referee saw it. Great block shot by Brandon Stabnik. He's coming in on a semi-breakaway. Brandon Stabnick driving, wheels around. Here's Morgs with it. He moves it up to the point. Jack White shoots it from far. Save made. An opportunity for the Wolverines short-handed off of a great block shot by Brandon Stabnick. I mean, Brandon Stabnick, the most block shots in the ACHA. Carson Lloyd and Nick Leiter killing for the Wolverines. Indiana's moving it around. Another penalty coming up against the Wolverines. Cross-checking is the call. I cannot comment on the validity of this call as I was not paying attention to the play when it happened. And the referee kicking Shane out of the game. We spoke before about how players are not allowed to talk back to the referees and abuse the officials. They called Indiana for it already. They gave Shane a game misconduct penalty now. This is a really interesting call. I wonder why they gave him a game misconduct instead of misconduct. Normally when a player speaks for the first time...
Huh? They gave him 10. They said 2 to 10.
Oh, that's right. They gave him...
Why are they making Rib serve? Oh, he has to serve as 1 minute and 11 seconds out.
This is an interesting play. The referee took him off the ice. I'm not sure why this would happen because there's overtime. If this game goes to overtime, Shane would be eligible to play. Interesting call by the referees. It's the right call to give him misconduct.
I guess we'll never know because we didn't have a microphone in the penalty box. We do not know what was said.
2 minutes for
We can interview Shane after the game.
Shane is the nicest person on the Michigan Club hockey team.
That is a fact. Shane won the Griff Award for his positivity last semester. A great block shot by Brandon Stabnick. 44 more seconds, 5-on-3 for the Hoosiers.
Brandon Stabnick eats pucks for breakfast.
serving for 19.
Indiana with it still. Here's Indiana with it. The shot goes wide and the puck goes out of the zone. Indiana down by 1. They're trying to tie it up on this great power play opportunity. First penalty for Michigan's expiring in 10 seconds. Indiana's going to try to score before then. Puck bouncing and cleared away. Michigan's going to have an opportunity here. The goaltender plays the puck, rims it around. Good play. Jordan Rivera was serving the minor penalty for Shane after Shane got tossed from the game. Cody Nielsen back checking hard, getting active with his stick. Indiana now has 24 more seconds on their power play. Taken by Riv, up to Cody. Here's Cody and Morgs coming down now. Morgs joining the play as a defenseman. He needs to be careful as we are still on the penalty kill. And Morgs chipping the puck down. A great kill by the Wolverines, killing off a scary. Here's Clay Priel in the front. The backhand doesn't work. Clay was disoriented by how much time and space he had. Forgot to move the puck to his backhand. Indiana coming in the zone now. 5 minutes, 20 seconds. The long shot saved by Gutman. 2 players falling down. No penalties on the play. Here's Indiana now. Coming down. Pushed aside by Jack White with a great defensive play. Some pushing and shoving. It's getting heated here, folks. Asher Connolly and Shane Holland are going at it in front of the net. 5 minutes remain. Morgan Rothstein moves it to Tyler Burns. The long shot by Burns goes wide. Tyler Burns scored a lifetime goal against Iowa from the red line. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to recreate it today. Indiana on the breakout. They're coming in with a lot of speed, gapping up as Jack White. Indiana going wide, centering pass off the mark. Here's Blake now, getting hounded from behind. Oh, it's very cold right now. I am shivering in my timbers.
Shivering in your timbers.
Jordan Rivera with it. He reverses it. Move to Morgs in the corner. Saucer pass. Jordan Rivera beats him, driving the net, gets taken down. No penalty on the play. Good call by the officials. I probably wouldn't call a penalty there. Indiana D to D, 4 minutes. Wolverines trying to keep the lead here. Puck ice down, taken by Indiana on a breakaway. The backhand save made by Luke Gutman, keeping the Wolverines in the lead right now. On the breakaway, he goes full spread eagle like it's NHL 25. Luke Gutman playing lights out in this final period. The referee and linesman complimenting Luke Gutman after that save. Will Friedman behind the net spins. He should look for a high chip here if you were me. He chips it to the neutral zone. Here's Indiana again. Great pass to 24. Long shot. A good low shot by Indiana with the guy crashing. Unfortunately for them, the rebound was well controlled. Wolverines with the puck now. Morgs leaking confidence as he dumps the puck in. One of our most confident players. He's been having himself a great year. Indiana. Puck is dumped in. Indiana player goes dangerously into the boards. No call on that one. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third period. The Wolverines are up 3-2. Indiana's clawing their way back here. Morgs behind the net to Tyler Burns. A great high chip out of the zone. A skill play by Tyler Burns to kill off time and allow his teammates to change. Dante Munger clears the puck out of the zone, and here's Nick Leiter. Wolverines on a 3-on-2, a great defensive stick by number 13 on Indiana. Cody Nielsen picked up by Rivera. The shot goes just wide. It could have been the dagger. 1:40 left. Indiana's probably going to look to pull their goalie sometime soon. Indiana with it. They move it to the middle. Indiana entering the zone. The goalie at the top of the hashes. He's waiting to be pulled. He's going to wait for Indiana possession here. Delayed offsides. Will Friedman's going to skate it out. Will Friedman chip in charge into the zone. 1:15 remaining. Indiana in their own zone right now. 5 minutes. Indiana is going to try to break it out and pull their goalie here.
Last minute to play in this third period.
And here's the Wolverines. Here's Clayton Creel going wide, shooting, save made. And Indiana's coming out now. The penalty. Goalie pulled for Indiana right now. 6-on-5 play. Puck centered in front. Puck still bouncing. Shot blocked. Gutman couldn't see it. Final minute of play. Asher Connolly gets it out of the zone. He chips it down. It's going to be an icing call against the Wolverines with 18 seconds remaining. Timeout is called by Indiana. They're going to try to get something going in these last 20 seconds of play. What an exciting game that you guys are joining us on.
Timeout. On the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, call your friends, call your family. The last 20 seconds here. Indiana looking for a goal to tie the game. "18 seconds here. Goalie pulled. Wolverines on defense mode. Someone's stick goes flying. The puck is bobbling up to the point. Long shot blocked in front. The puck's still bobbling. No one knows where it is. The ref doesn't know where it is. The puck's whistled and a fight breaks out. Brandon Stabnik is fighting two players at the same time. 6 seconds are on the clock. What an exciting finish we have here. Things are getting heated, a rivalry brewing. Wolverines may be taking a timeout here. Not sure what the discussion is about. I believe the coaches are arguing the face-off should be outside of the zone because an Indiana player caused a stoppage. I believe the puck was frozen and the stoppage was from the Wolverines, so the puck should be dropped off in the Wolverines' end. 6 seconds remain. And face-off, won by Indiana. The long shot deflected, it goes wide. That's gonna do it. Tim Lazuski hit directly from behind. A malicious play at the end of the game. And a huge fight brewing.
Ladies and gentlemen, that will be tonight's game. Final score, your Michigan Wolverines 3, the Indiana Hoosiers 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming out to the Yoselites Arena tonight. Do not forget that tomorrow we will see you back here at Yost Arena when they take on the Indiana Hoosiers in their 8th series finale. Puck drops at 3:30 p.m.
Thank you everybody for joining us. Final score, Michigan 3, Indiana 2. Join us tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. here at Yost for part 2 of today. If the game tomorrow is anything like today, it'll be exciting and exhilarating. Thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Stay warm, everybody. Bye-bye.